All right. Happy segmentation day. Okay, yeah, I'll just get started, and if anyone wants to join in, just DM me, and I'll add you to the Zoom, and maybe you, if you're also segmenting some stuff, you can do some screen sharing, and we can just see how it goes. So I've downloaded this slice of the scroll that Nat created, like a little wget downloading command for. So this is probably similar to what a bunch of people have done. So let's see. I think I'm just going to find a spot that looks somewhat doable. Like the scroll is in pretty bad shape. Lots of fraying, I think, but maybe we can just find some spot and just get started. Let's see. Get this out of the way. Let's see what would be a good spot. Let me make sure that I have Discord open here somewhere. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Someone wants to join. Make sure that people actually have some segmentation software installed. Otherwise, there's not too much point to joining the Zoom. Yeah, so if you have downloaded a part of the scroll and you have some segmentation stuff installed, DM me and you can join the Zoom and you can do some live streaming of your segmentation. But I do want to make sure that people actually have stuff installed. Otherwise, it's not going to be too useful to live stream. Cool. Let's see. Well, these slices in the middle here seem to be a bit better. Like it's more bunched up on the outside here. But in the middle, it seems to be kind of okay. Maybe just start with like a little not too big segment, maybe around here or so. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's start. Let me just get started. Then I'll keep an eye on Discord if anyone wants to try to segment some stuff too. Okay, so how do we do this? We start with the pen tool. I'll just get started here. Ooh, wait. Ooh, it's very slow. Or is it not slow? What is happening? Oh, wait, here. Okay. Ah, there we go. That's hard to see. It's a very small line, But okay, that looks pretty good to me. Okay, so we have some points. Let's see. Oh, this actually looks a little bit better. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, I don't want to take it too far, because I think this piece that we have here, we can probably extrapolate automatically. Let's try that. Okay, there's some defaults here. Let me just do this for 5 slices and see if that is any good. Oh boy. Okay, that did something, hopefully. Ooh, I actually started off, I think, not so great there, and it kind of goes off the rails here at the end. Okay, let's maybe correct things a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, this range we probably want a little bit more. Oof, this is very slow. We probably want to do something about that. Let me make this a little bit less. Okay, you know what? Let me just redo this because we haven't done too much yet. Can I remove this? Let me just create a new one, and then I could probably remove this one. No? Okay, we can't delete stuff. That's all right. Let's just draw a new one. Okay. Yeah, so you know what? I just won't take this little curve here. I'll just keep it real simple. Bloop. Trying to kind of go through the middle. Okay, and then I won't do that piece there either. Okay, and then okay, let me adjust this slightly. Yeah, sure. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, let's do that again. Oh, wait. Did it do something already? Oh, I guess it has the files cached in memory. This time around, maybe. Okay, that looks pretty good, actually. Okay, let me save this. Okay, just to make sure. Okay, great. 5, and then at 6, we're gone, I think. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's just extrapolate this out a whole bunch and see where it goes wrong. Just go to 100. I think I have 1,250 slices locally. Now, this will take a while because it has to load all those files. But then hopefully it will be a little bit faster once we go through it. Let me open up a little thing to see how much memory I'm using. Ah, we're at 12 gigabytes of RAM for volume cartographer. $15 now. 15 gigabytes. Okay, great. Okay. Yeah, Brett says we need chunk data loading. Yeah, we don't need to load these entire pictures, right? That's kind of silly, but I think we currently do that. Okay, this seems pretty good. Okay, let's just jump ahead a little bit to 20 and see if it's still good there. Yeah, that's actually good. What about 40? Also good. 60. Ooh, okay, so here it has gone off the rails. Let's see if we can narrow down. At 40, it was still good. So, okay, so it's pretty close to 40 that it went wrong, probably. 33. Yeah, okay, so here at 40, it's just sort of barely in there. Okay, so maybe we move it just a little bit in at 40. Just this tail end a little. Oh, this is so finicky. Something a little like this. Okay. And then let's just go to 100 again. Let's see if this is much faster. Yeah, great. Okay. Let's zoom out just a little. Okay. Wait, did that do anything? Okay. Yeah, that looks good. So let's go to 60 again. Yeah, so 60 is good. 80. Yeah, it's changed quite a bit, the shape, but it looks still good. 100. Okay. Oh wow, it's really getting bunched up quite a bit here. That looks pretty good to me. Let's actually see what this looks like if we go to say 200. Shape here. Ooh, okay. That is interesting. Okay, well, let's bring it out in slightly more piecemeal amounts. Let me see, do I need to save this real quick? Save, yes. Thank you, great. Okay, 100. And then let's take it to 120. Okay, and then let's see what that looks like. Yeah, okay, so that's still good. What does 150 look like? Yeah, okay, so I can still see it here. And then 180 maybe. Yeah, so I think that's probably this one here. Okay. I think we can probably have it compute a little bit further out. Let's see. What if we go maybe like to 160 this time? Okay. 160. Okay, that looks decent. So here it's kind of went off a little. So let's go to 140, say. Okay, so it's starting to get a little confused here. So if we go to 120 and just kind of step through it, let's try to see what happens here. Okay, so here, yeah, it's like moving around a bunch. Okay, so here looks like it gets broken, maybe a little. Right, this is there seems to be forming sort of a gap here. Looks like maybe this piece of papyrus is a little broken. And then it, of course, kind of gets confused by that. Yeah, so maybe it's sort of, maybe this is all one piece of papyrus that's fraying, perhaps. It's a little bit hard to tell. But let's maybe, we can maybe have it follow like this strand here. Because it will probably have a little bit easier over time with that. So let's see if we can move it around a little. Okay, so here, this is fine. Yeah, okay, let's maybe just move it around a little here. Okay, there we go. Okay, let me just do them one by one. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. Okay, something like this seems okay to me. So let's go, I think we said 160 from here. Yeah, let's just go to 150. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, so here it goes around the corner a little bit. Maybe that's not so nice. What did that look like? Okay, that looked better here. Okay, so it's just starting to curve around a little bit. Let me just move that to be a bit straighter here. Oh, wait. I have to click that thing. Okay, maybe something like this. Oops. Okay, that seems okay. Yeah, good. Yeah, okay, that seems pretty reasonable. Okay, so here it also frayed apart, but it just chose one of them, which seems reasonable. Although I wonder if we want like the inner one, because the writing I think is on the inside, right? Typically. Do we want to correct that? That might actually be nice. So where does that form? So here we have, okay, here it starts to kind of form. Maybe at 145 or so. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Let's make it pick the inner one. In general, we want to follow the inside a little bit more than we currently do. because originally I went nice through the middle, but oh boy. Can I correct some of these individually? Like this. Okay. Yeah, doesn't have to be perfect, but hey. Okay, this tool is definitely a little bit annoying to work with these large files because everything is a little bit slow. Do this. Yeah, okay, something like that. You can't really see which one you're selecting. Womp womp. Okay, all right, whatever. This seems good enough. Yeah, let's go. I think I want to bring that over just a bit to here. Okay. Let's take it to 180. Let's see what that 180 looks like. Yeah, that looks great. Wonderful. Yeah, well, let's be adventurous and go to 220. Maybe we can have it track the inside a little bit more there. Okay, well, I can't cancel this, so just have to wait. Well, let's first see what it did. 220. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so it's really this piece seems to maybe end here or really break in a significant way. Where does that happen? I mean, it seems like it's already kind of going a little diagonally there. Okay, so here we just really get into trouble. And it's almost gone. Interesting. And then here, yeah, it seems like it's basically just gone, this slice. Yeah, it changes a lot, doesn't it? Yeah, so it's basically there from like 0 to 200. So that is like 8 micron voxel resolution. So 200, that's like 1,000 microns. So it's like 1 millimeter. So we just segmented 1 millimeter. Which doesn't seem enough to actually see some writing on it. Um, like, no, sorry, it was 1600. I can't do math, clearly. So 1.6 millimeter. Okay, so yeah, still not enough to really see writing. And it's also a very small piece that we got here. Okay, but that seems like a good start. Let's see if we can maybe find a bigger one somewhere. So let's maybe look at the middle of our slices, which is, we have 1200 or so. So let's go to maybe like 620. Oh boy, look at how different this is already, right? So we see this versus this. It's really really quite different. And this is only a centimeter slice, centimeter worth of slices, right? Pretty crazy. Okay. So the core really changes quite a bit here. So maybe we should actually not do something so close to the core. Let's see. I mean, I don't feel like I want to segment these things here. So that is just like a little crazy currently. They're so bunched up. This looks like a pretty nice piece here, maybe. Yeah, look what happens if we kind of follow that. Oops, to 700. Unclear what happened there. I mean, this here is kind of nice, maybe. What about this one here? Yeah, that seems to be quite nicely isolated. So what I'm really wondering is like which ones of these are sort of individual sheets of papyrus versus frayed apart. Like how tightly were these things rolled up? This feels like this is sort of like an adhered fraying, right? This feels like this is sort of one sheet of papyrus, maybe. This seems to be pretty intact throughout. It's helpful that there's sort of this gap here, right? Because we can easily identify it. Okay, here it frays, right? So it looks like it sort of splits apart, maybe. Yeah, it's like broken off a little. Yeah, and then here it gets all bunched up. So really what I want to do is I want to start on this side, but ooh, it moved so much. Oh, and what happened here? Is it broken? Oh, that's another piece. Okay. Okay, that's another piece. Let's follow that piece real quick. Okay, so that's there. Okay, so we can see that one also pretty clearly. Okay, and here it has moved. Yeah, okay, so this is kind of sticking to that stuff up here. But then further down, it's kind of more on that side. It's honestly also not a bad candidate to look at. Okay, but so if we go up here, whoops, up here again, we probably want to trace this one out. Now, I don't know if we can go from high to low here. I have to try that out. Let me just do a quick little, well, I can try that out with a, well, I can't really. No. Okay. Let's do that again. And let me just do a little test segment. Just very crude. Well, doesn't even matter that much. Pen tool, blub, blub. Okay, that is my segment. And then I just want to see if I can take this down. You can't. It has to go in the other direction. That is rather annoying. Well, let's see then if we can identify it at 0 and just work our way up and make sure that we kind of keep the right one. So we kind of have to eyeball it first. So presumably it's this one still, right? But it might be frayed a little. Okay, so that's at 600, we should still have it, right? Yeah, so here it is pretty clearly. This is the one that we want, right? Like, oh, all the way. This is nice, right? Is it as nice? Yeah, it's really as nice all the way to up here. So then if we go to 500, it's still pretty clearly that, right? If I switch between these two, yeah, that's pretty clear. Okay, then 400. Okay, now it does start to become a little bit unclear what's going on. Yeah, it's just too merged with everything else here. Yeah, so I think we should start maybe at 500-ish. Then it would be nice if we can modify this tool to also work in the other direction. I think this is kind of good enough. Maybe 450. Yeah, no, that's too crazy. Let's start here. And so we still have 750 slices from here. Let me just quickly calculate that. 750 times 8 microns is 6,000 microns, so 6 millimeters. It's like, yeah, it's like half a centimeter-ish. Probably not quite enough for writing, but the letters are quite small, so there might be some letter forms in there, but really, I think what we should do is we should then also get the rest of this this volume after slice 1250, right? And continue segmenting from there. because it seemed in relatively nice condition, this piece of papyrus here. The higher we go. Right, okay, so let's just eyeball this a little bit. So we want to follow this whole thing all the way down here, I think. 550. We get sort of here. How far do we want to take it down here? It's a question, because like later on, okay, so here it gets a bit bunched up. It frays a little also. I think later it's a little bit better. Okay, so then it frays down here, but it's really nice up here. Yeah, but it's still pretty doable, I think, down there. Yeah, you can make it out quite clearly, and there's even sort of this gap here that makes it a little bit easier to see what's going on. Yeah, I think we can take it relatively far down. We start with slice 500, say. Yeah, okay, let's just give that a shot. I'm going to start fairly far up here. Maybe here, like, it's still like relatively visible, and I can kind of extrapolate, right? But I want to sort of follow the inner side because that's probably where the writing is. So let me take it like this, maybe. Okay. Yep. This is a long one. Okay, pretty good. And here, I think this looks like it's actually fraying from that side. So I think I'm going to follow this one here. Okay, and that's really where it ends. Or like maybe it breaks or something and continues there. I don't know, but it gets too messy there. Woo. Okay. So now we converted it into points. Let me just make sure that this is kind of okay. Yeah, that looks good. That looks pretty good. Okay, that all seems decent. Decent enough. Yeah, let's take it forward by like 600, and we'll probably do some dumb stuff, but let's give that a shot. Yeah, this is loading way too much data, probably. It's probably loading the entire images in. So just wait a little. Okay. Let's see what it did. If we go all the way to 600, how messed up is it? Okay, it's a little messed up there. Wow, actually did a pretty good job. Good job, computer. What I would like is to be able to extend it now, because like here it's actually better now, but I can't just like drag this over, I think, because then it will sort of, well, maybe I can, I don't know actually. It should be able to figure out when we create the actual mesh that this is, that is sort of what I want, right? I don't think that it will currently do that. I think each of those points will get associated with the points below it in the mesh. Okay, so that's a feature request, I guess. Let's go to 550. See where this. Okay, let's just see if we can bisect this. Essentially, okay, this also looks pretty good overall. Okay, so let's go to 575. Still good here. Let's just go to 85. It's good. Okay, so it's only sort of at the end here that it somehow gets off the rails at some point. Oh, here. Aha. Yeah, at the very end. That's good. Means that we don't have to redo too much here. Recompute. Yeah, so starting to kind of drift off. Yeah, let me just gently pull it back here. Have it go a little bit further to the middle or to the other side. Nothing too crazy, just something like this. Okay. Great. I think we can take that all the way to 700 now, or let's do 650 to start. I don't want to wait forever. This is truly thrilling live television brought to you from my living room. Okay. Well, let's first go to 600 and see if at least this problem here gets solved. Oh no, it veered off here. How did that happen? Okay, there it goes. Okay, let's just see if we can maybe a little bit earlier. Yeah. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. So here it's still pretty good. Then it's just, yeah, let me just take it right here. Oh, I have to do this. Gently. That might actually be enough. So let's go, where did we take it? 650 or so. should have done a slightly lower number. Okay, 600. Yeah, it's happy here. 590, just to make sure. Yeah, okay. Let's do 600 and zoom out a bit, just to make sure that this is not the only place that it went wrong. Yeah, this all feels pretty decent, roughly. Yeah, it's hard to tell, like, what should we do here exactly. We can follow maybe the inner side a little bit more there. Let's go back to like 570 or so, like quite a bit. Yeah, that feels okay still. That actually feels good, 580. And then here, yeah, let me just maybe pull it over slightly. Oh, here just very quickly went the other way. I don't know why I did that. Oh, there's like a bunch of bright pixels there. I see. I just clung on to those. Yeah, let me just move them over slightly over here. Maybe like that. Let's just go to 610 to keep it fast. And actually here, I'm now noticing this. I also want to be this. Yeah, so here it's also doing something similar. Yeah, here. It's even like one slice where it just jumps over. Great. Okay, 610. What did I say? I don't remember. 610, 610, 620. Okay, 600. Let's look there again. Sure. Let's move it over a little bit here again. Let me just take it here and move it over a little. Okay. But overall, seems pretty good. Yeah, it's hard to kind of keep it consistently sort of on the inner side like we wanted. Right, it kind of has the tendency to drift around based on where the brightest pixels are. So that's interesting. Maybe someone can come up with a slightly different algorithm that kind of tries to favor sort of the side that you select. Right, we want to be a little bit more on this side. Maybe something like this. Okay, let's take it to 650. Which should hopefully all be relatively well cached in memory. And then let's see what 650 looks like. Good. Okay, overall, this is quite, okay. Here it went off. Yeah, here it also went to a different one. Overall, this looks quite good though. And it's not everywhere, sort of like following the right side as we wanted to. But overall, this is not bad. Okay, so let's go to like 610. Yeah, that all looks good. Yeah, it's a little bit too much on that side there, but it's too much trouble to fix. Okay, here it does veer off a little bit. And then I suspect that here it will be, no, this is actually still pretty good. Oh wait, here it's going. Wait, was that there with 620? No, or like a little bit. Okay, I think we can just move it in here. Okay. Ooh, it also, I would like to cancel this now, but so I can see it veer off here. Let me just pull that in. A little bit like this. It does seem like it's fraying here, and we probably want to take that strand, maybe. I mean, where did that start? That already started a while ago, didn't it? Yeah, okay. We're going to stick with what we're doing for now. Would also be nice if you can just annotate places like that where things are happening that you don't exactly want. So that you can come back and reevaluate later. Okay, let's take it to 650. Oops, what did I do? Okay, then what does 650 look like? It looks good. Oh, it veered off at the end there. Yeah, it's overall following it decently well. Let's just see if we can fix that endpoint. Okay, there it has already jumped over. Okay, so let me just move it over here at 620. Just a little bit like that. And then we take this impact range to be smaller, pull this one back, like this. Good enough. Let's take that to 650 again. Okay. Right, 650. Oh, it has veered off a little bit there. Not that much. So I'm just going to fix that here at 650. And then just keep going from here. Oops. Okay. Let's try to take it to 700. Okay. Let's see how well we did. Whoops, that is not what I wanted. 700. Okay. Great. We basically got it right on the first try. Alrighty then. Let's take it to 750. Okie dokie. 750. Okay. Here it went off. But that's the only place. So let's go to 725. Okay, it's already going bad there. 715 maybe. Okay, there it's still kind of okay, but you can see it. Yeah, okay. So let me just correct it here at 715 in 2 places. Okay, and now we'll take it to 750 again. Hopefully that fixed it. This is very monkish work. Maybe Piaggio would have liked this. Okay, so 750. Oh, still gone off the rails here. Okay, let's just correct it here at 730. And then let's check if this is actually, this was it. The rest of it was pretty okay. Here we could have maybe gone the other way. A little bit hard to say. Okay, but now 750. Okay, that looks pretty good. Although I would choose that other strand here. Yeah, let's maybe correct that here at 740. And then let's try to take it all the way to 800 while we're at it. Okay. Let's see how we are at 800. Oh, 8,800. There we go. Okay. So it has gone off here again and also there. But there it looks good. Let me just zoom out a little bit more. Okay. So let's go maybe to 750. Okay, there it starts to go a little awry. 60, 70. Okay, and then around 70, it kind of gets confused there. 6. Yeah, okay, I can see that. Huh. Okay, it really gets confused around here. Let me just move that in. Like this. Take this a little bit more inside as well. And the other place, still sort of around here, that it gets a little confused. Okay, so let's not take this that far again, but maybe to 760. Okay, 760 looks good now. Let's maybe take that to 800. Okay. Looks good, although here it finds a different strand. Okay, so that is... Ooh, and here we probably want to have it follow that one if it frays, right? Want to keep the inner one where possible. Here it is not entirely clear to me, but I think this is correct because this seems to be part of that other piece of papyrus. Okay, so this looks roughly good, only up here and here. It's a little bit wrong. So let's go back to 760. Okay, there it's still good. 770, still good. 80, still good. Oh, I see. Here it maybe starts. Wait, what is going on here? Oh, is this another piece of papyrus kind of touching or something? Oh, funny here. What is that? Yeah, it feels that is a different piece of papyrus that is kind of touching this. But then again, I don't know. Maybe these are, maybe this is all like one sheet of papyrus and I'm just finding like one fray in it or something. No, it feels like, okay, this is just a piece that is flaked off a little bit and is touching this piece a little bit. Okay, so that seems okay. Okay, but we don't really want to go too far into that. Try this. Oh yeah, and then here it becomes clear that it's like a different thing that is just touching. It's going on its own now. Okay. Stopping? No, it's still going. Did I click too many times? Okay, there we go. 800. Okay. I mean, it is a little bit hard for it to figure that out. So let me just pull it back a little here. We probably have to do that a little bit manually. Like that. Let's go to 820. And then I think I'll wrap it up soon. Pun intended. So I don't want to spend my whole Saturday on this. Okay. That actually looks pretty good. Oh no, did I click too many times again? Shoot. 820, okay. We zoom out. Okay, it did go off the rails there. 800. All right, well, that is enough for today. I'm going to save this. Yeah, maybe I'll keep going later, maybe next week, and then I can share this file when I'm maybe a little bit further. It wasn't too bad, but there's definitely a lot that feels that can be improved about this process. Yeah, that was educational to do. All right, well, for the the one person watching, thanks for sticking with it, and see you later.